Welcome to Tech Insight ED, where digital tech meets marketing mastery. As you get further into developing your presentation, it can be helpful to learn how to review and manage your slides. You might be surprised by some of the tools that PowerPoint has to offer, including ways to practice your presentation and take notes. This default view should be familiar to you. There's a place on the left to navigate your slides, and a place here to edit your presentation. This actually has a name, and it's called Normal View. It's one of 4 views that you can access using the buttons at the bottom of the PowerPoint window. The second view is Slide Sorter, where you'll find thumbnail versions of each slide in your presentation. Here, you can easily change the order of your slides just by dragging and dropping the thumbnails up. Next is Reading View. This fills most of your screen with a preview of your presentation, leaving room for navigation buttons here at the bottom. Finally, we have Slideshow View, which completely fills the screen with what the audience will see when you present. There's a helpful menu in the bottom left corner that will appear only when you move the mouse, giving you the ability to navigate your slides and access other features like the pen and highlighter tools. Thinking ahead a bit, I'd like to start writing some notes about what I plan to say during my presentation. PowerPoint actually offers 2 different ways to do this. The first is in the Notes pane, located at the bottom of the screen. You might need to click the command here to make it appear. First, I'm going to click and drag the edge of the pane to make it a little bigger. Now we can click inside and start typing our notes for the slide. This is a great place to add ideas, talking points, or just little reminders for yourself. There's even a way to print these notes so you can refer to them later when you're presenting. The other way to view and enter notes can be found on the View tab. Just click the Notes page command, and you can focus on the notes for each slide one at a time. To navigate, use the arrow keys in your keyboard or the scroll bar on the right. You can also type your notes directly into the text box and go ahead and zoom in if you need to. Here, in addition to the Notes tool, PowerPoint gives you a couple more ways to prepare and manage your slides. For example, if you've ever written an outline for something at work or school, you'll probably like this next feature. All you have to do is click the command that says Outline View, and the left pane will display an outline version of all the text in your slides. This makes it easy to review the contents of your presentation, and you can also fine-tune the text from here if you need to. To exit this view, click the Normal command at the bottom of the window or here on the View tab. The other thing I'd like to do at this point is organize my slides into sections, which can make them easier to navigate. In this example, we have sort of a 2-part presentation. First, there are dogs, and then there are cats and other pets, so I think I'd like to create a section for each. Select the slide where you want your first section to begin, then go to the Home tab. Click the Section command, and choose Add Section from the menu. To name this section while it's still selected, click the command again, then go ahead and choose Rename. We're going to label this one Dogs to make it easy to tell the sections apart. Next, I'm going to repeat the process to create another section later in the presentation. It's going to start with this slide here. And it's going to be called Cats and Small Pets. Now we can collapse and expand sections using the tiny arrows next to each section name. As you can see, sections are a great way to break up your presentation so you can display only the slides you're currently working with. Now you know several different ways to prepare and manage your slides. How you use these features is up to you, but they're bound to come in handy as you continue working in PowerPoint. In a long presentation like this, sometimes I have trouble finding a specific word or phrase that I know is in there somewhere. The Find feature can help by searching the presentation for you. To begin, click Find on the Home tab, type the word or phrase you're looking for, then click the button that says Find. Next, if the word is found, PowerPoint will jump to that slide and select the text for you. If you realize that you've made a mistake throughout your presentation, or you need to swap a certain word or phrase for another, there's a command for that too. Just click Replace on the Home tab, or right here in the dialog box. I just need to change the years in this presentation, so I'm going to enter that here. When you're ready, click the Replace button, and PowerPoint will replace the word and take you to the next instance automatically. You can even use Replace All to change every instance at once, instead of cycling through them one by one. When it comes to using Replace, although it's important to remember that it could find matches you didn't anticipate and might not want to actually change. Generally, you don't want to use Replace All because it doesn't give you the option of skipping anything you don't want to change. So you should only use this option if you're absolutely sure it won't replace anything you didn't intend it to. Now that you know how to use Find and Replace, you can put this time-saving technique to work in your PowerPoint presentations. Like, share, and subscribe for more educating content like this.